In the game for Cincinnati.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This defense for the Jaguars, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 180.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Bengals are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
180. Right top. 11, 11, 11.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. You look at this Jaguar defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into Week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180 shot. 11 MT. 11 MT. Cut.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
180. 11 Thomas.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go, here we go. Right.
Here's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes. and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Stop. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Here we go.
P-Ryan will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Once more, P-Ryan. And once again, he will not go anywhere. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown Bengals. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. You talk about this Bengals defense. Now, they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So on 4th down. Here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Can. Start. 11 MT take. 11 MT take. Start.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 73 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson on for the point after. And it's good. And they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence will throw. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And ETN going to have a Jags 1st down as a tackle made at the 42.
1st down, Jaguars.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That is caught by a diving Thomas. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Jaguars 1st down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Basham Tootin. And a short gain here down to the 22.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Can.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got Higgins over the middle. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll get this up past the 45. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Right, 80. Right, 12. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. Down the sideline he goes. And finally wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
Well, he booked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From 4 yards out. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They go play action now. Lawrence looking long for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Forced out to his left. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
Hey, run!
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything as the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Now Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So after 3 drives it ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know how excited you would be on the other side of the ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast and as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Incomplete.
When it's well executed, the wide receiver screen can often be a thing of beauty, but so many things have to go right in order to complete it. Blocking out in front, timing of the quarterback with the receiver, and oftentimes everything gets set, and guess what? They drop the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
They're on 45-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now third down and 6 to go.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Again, it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
11. Here we go.
Brown is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. McPherson now for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Lawrence to throw. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's the 24. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff running left is ETN.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Lawrence. Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Lawrence will throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28.
And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Now a second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
24. 30 left. Red.
They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop it for no gain. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Burrow looking to pass. He will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Can.
This is Brown going up the middle. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stop. 180. Stop.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And able to get this to the 31.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
11 mighty. 11 Thomas.
Up the middle, here's Pirine. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Can. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Those are the kicks that you worry you might have to confront again in the end. You had a chance to go up by 2 scores here in the third quarter, but your kicker can't convert.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Oh, able to avoid him. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
8 yards on the pickup.
3 quarters in the books.
2nd and 2.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Gun. Stop.
Now Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
4th down.
They'll try and run for it with Brown. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, Lion.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So what a comeback here. They look like they might be down and out not too long ago, but they have rallied back to take a 4th quarter lead.
And I think we've got to give them nothing but credit for figuring things out on the fly, because mentally they were on the ropes ready to go, and they hung in there. They made some changes and adjustments, and that led to some big plays, and it turned this game on its ear.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bengals drive about to get going. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That is Joshua Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback. Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's caught inside the 20. And he is going to have the Bengals first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 31, Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now they try the right side here. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this down only to about the 46. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Back to throw, Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up a huge call now on 4th down because you can try the long field goal, you could go for it, or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Let's go. Hey, Ginger, 11, again.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Back to the ground with ETN.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
Hey, Lion.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Lawrence.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And the Jaguars have won the game.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.
So for Jacksonville, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Brian Thomas Jr. He's open in the middle of the field. They get it to him. It's a foot race, and he won't lose it. The Jags get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the LA Rams. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. The Titans are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to tell you about in the NFL International Series. It's the man who had over 1,900 yards last season, Derrick Henry. A 42-yard touchdown run. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.